Good evening, art buddies, and welcome to my channel, Bricolage with Pink Girly. You guys are early. Look, I'm stuffing my face with a little snack before we get started. Sorry. Okay, so I had an idea of what I wanted to work on tonight, but Scooter kind of put a wrench in that idea. So I'm going with plan B, so I'm not really prepared, but we'll wing it. We'll just kind of hang out and do whatever, okay? So I see Jacqueline. Good evening, Jacqueline. And Kel, how you doing, Kel? How's it going, Kellyanne? Kel Rawson. And Vale, good evening. That's just what I was thinking I was going to do. I had this paper. I think I picked it up at a thrift shop. Of course, you can see it's one-sided. So I knew I had folded it, made these pockets. I glued two of them together. I guess it could be considered a concertina, or however you say it. It's like an accordion. Your brain is a mess. It'll get better, sweetie. It'll get better. And I was going to stitch, around here, secure this. And I hadn't really thought about what I do. Anyway, I was going to play around with this tonight. But my husband ordered pillowcases, and one was too big for the pill he wants to use it for. So he's out here messing around with my sewing machine and grandma bobbing out of thread. And I didn't really have time to mess with this when he was doing, after he did that. So I'm blaming him. I think it's a very good plan. Hey, Peggy, good evening. So this will be for another day. Of course, I've been wanting to play around with this, but I'm not prepared because I didn't recently watch a video. Now, if you can believe this company, Uptho, I don't know how you say it, UPTTHOW, UPTTHOW. You have to please watch video in our listing for how to use them. Well, I looked at their listing. I looked at several of their listings, and I found no video. Wah, wah. Hi, Ange. Can't stay. She's at a basketball game. Go, team, go. Okay. So when I decided I wanted these and asked for these, I had watched a little reel or something. I'm sure Peggy knows how to use it. This is called a bookbinding kit. Oh, it does say it. Our Scrapbook Tools helps to make bookbinding easier, faster, and accurate. Accurate! I don't know why I do that. It's a horrible sounding tone. All right, so let's see what we have here. Yeah, this is liable to not go well. So this, I can make 3 different size journals, and of course they're smaller, right? There's Patty. Hi, Patty. Good evening. All right, so let's put this stuff. All right, let's put this here. Scoot this over. So this is a 3 by 3. And now it says on it, but I don't do, I don't really do numbers if I'm going to be totally honest. Oh, it does say it on here. Here we go. This is a 3 by 3, and I saw a ML on one of them. I don't see ML on this one. So this is a 3 by 3. Maybe there's no ML for a 3 by 3. All right. This one is 3x4. And this one is 3x5. 3x5, 3x4, 3x3. Now, I'm assuming I just cut out the squares, sit them in there for placement. You know, that's probably, maybe there's a couple different ways to do this. Hi, Joyce. This is made pretty heavily. Oh, this is the MM, 15 MMs. My light is not. Do you need to see it? There you go. 15 MMs. So it looks like on one of the pictures, not a video, you just slide your cardboard in there. But I don't know. I have no idea what this is for. This, I believe, is to miter your corners. You know? Or here it would be. One of these is, like this one maybe, is for spacing. Yeah, I think they're pretty neat too, Patty, except you have to know how to use them, which I do not. This, I believe, is, for spacing. You put your spine, and then you put this one so everything lines up, and you can, space it so you have that little gully. Thanks, Peggy. A lot of pieces. Peggy, you cracked me up. I have an envelope with a zipper. I have another one. I don't think it has all these parts. Let me see if that's right here. This is a miracle, girls. It's right here. Miracle. Do, do, do. I don't think there was instructions with this one either. This is only 3 pieces. This one is 1.5 by 2, so you can make a real little one. And this one is 3x3. Oh, did I get these at a discount store? These have kind of crazy marks all over them. I haven't used them. This one is a 3x4. What did I say this one was? 3x3. I think I'm going to try to make this little one. All right. So here we go. Now I've got a piece of cardboard here that I'm going to use. Look, I'm putting it right in the zipper bag, Peggy. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. I have fabric. Of course, you can use paper, but I'm thinking I want to use fabric. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's tax the brain. I'm not sure this cardboard is going to be the best, but see, because it's got the little wafflies in there. We're going to give it a go. Let's use this side. Give it a go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, buckle your seats. So we're going to try this. All right, so this is a little one. This is 1.5 by 2. So I think all I want to do is just trace these components and then use my blade. Oh, Kellyanne, don't say that. Kellyanne says, I have a set of those purple ones and I still haven't figured them out. She's much more clever than I am. Kellyanne is much more clever than I am, especially when it comes to this stuff. Peggy, have you used these? See, like, I don't know why these marks are all over this. I don't even remember where I got this. That's just so sad. I haven't had it that long. All right, so I'm just going to just mark this so I can know where to cut. Now I'm just using my wonderful disappearing ink pens. Not that it really matters because this is all going to get covered up, but I'm using them anyway. So I'm going to use my little Fisker blade, but I don't want to dig into my glass, which, I probably wouldn't, but I'm going to put my little cutting mat underneath there. Now, I don't cut so good with scissors or with knives, so we're just going to give it a go. I'm not expecting this to turn out real well, girls, but let's, especially this little piece. All right, so I need to tilt it. Look, I've got lace soaking. Lace soaking. Who's joking? I've been making up songs all day. They make absolutely no bloody sense. No sense. No sense. Maybe I should have started larger, but anyway, I'm going to use this ruler to help me, I hope, make a straight cut. Kel says, cut the cardboard on the inside. Cut the cover on the outside. I have no idea what that means. The cover's the cover. It's going to get covered with fabric. So, and plus you said you didn't figure it out. So pipe down, Toots. I'm going to start here. Okay, I've got that. I don't usually use this kind. I usually use more of a chipboard type material. But this was just sitting here by my desk. So that's what I'm using. That's all she figured. That's all she figured out. I'm teasing you, right, Kel? I have no clue. I have no clue. Now let's just go straight across all of these. Hi, Dana. So Scooter tells me, Scooter, aka the weatherman on the weatherman. Oh, look, I went totally wacko. See, because I'm looking up at the screen. All right, I think I can get away with that. That it's supposed to be, I don't think I really like this. Let's see, what else have I got here? Hold, please. Oh, I wonder if I could use, look, this stuff is good, like the backs of these tablets. Yeah, let's use this. I know Aunt Laura uses this, the backs of these first, because this is getting all denty. Not to be confused with al dente, but your SketchUs. Teresa. Hello, Teresa. Good evening. All right, let's just start over. Yeah, I took a nap this afternoon. It was late. I took a nap. By the time I got to my comfy chair, it was late in the afternoon. I went out fast. Ladies. Out like a light. No, I'm not blaming you. I was blaming myself for looking up at the screen. I guess I was considering you to be an accomplice, though, really, I guess. You need a nap? How you feeling today, Teresa? All right, so I'm going to press down. See, I'm not standing up either. I don't do well standing up, so I'm not, because my back always hurts. You're feeling a little better today? That's excellent. That's what we like to hear. Maybe I'll just do, well, I should probably do them all. And I'm trying to press as hard as I can to get through this piece of cardboard. I think this would be easier to go this way. Okay. I should do that spine. Now, this, as you can tell, with a little spine. Hello, Bon Bon. I'm assuming you're Bonnie. You want Chinese food? The only thing I can offer you is a fortune cookie. What would you order if you ordered Chinese? All right, I'm coming straight down here. I want to go to the, Cal, next time you come down, we'll go to the this Chinese buffet place Ron and I found. We really like it. And there's Angela. Every time I see you, you have a different handle. How many accounts do you have? May I be so nosy? Anyway, yes, you're Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome in. Brenda Mac. I'll just say Brenda Mac. And we've got Angela here. 2. No, we have more than 2. She would order beef teriyaki, lo mein, and egg rolls. I never ever order lo mein. That's what my our daughter gets that. I think largely because the kids just call it noodles, like spaghetti. But I mean, I can eat it, but I would never think to order that. We've been doing appetizers recently when we order. And we've gone to buffets before. We just usually get, the stuff that we know we like. But I was trying different stuff last one. See, they're not quite all the way through. See, this is where I get in trouble. Trouble. Oh, we got trouble. Stacy May. Hi, Stacy. Welcome in. Good evening. Now, see, I really feel like I'm pressing down. So if I remember the video correctly, which I'm sure I don't, because it's really been a while. I'm going to put this down on fabric. And put this in the little spots and then trim my fabric around the frame. Stacy, have you used these little things to make hard-covered books? Stace does a lot of different stuff. What is Teresa saying about a mat? Mats. Teresa, I have a mat. I can. Oh, that's nice, Dana. Are you seeing that, Stace? Teresa wants to know when you're going to start streaming again. Okay, how's everybody doing on their scavenger book? I think last time, I shouldn't even bring this up, but I have to tell you, I don't think anybody else heard it but me. When I was streaming on Sunday, I told you guys that you've got elements but no book. You've got no. Oh, you need something to make. Is that what you need the mat for? To make. Teresa, I can hook you up with stuff, baby. I'll let you staying up tonight. I can send you. Who said they had a mat? Did you want the mat to make book cover size for your? See, I'm just not getting all the way through, and I'm pressing really hard. Anyway, I told you that Scooter fell when we were going out the front door, right? I know I'm going to go crooked again if I don't watch myself. Well, then when he was in the kitchen, oh, you needed one of these? Oh, okay. Do you have stuff to cut out a book cover out of? I could probably. I got so much stuff, Teresa. Depends on. You have to explain to me what you have in mind because I've got books already made. You know that I didn't make them, like journals that I bought. Because I see deals and I just get them and put them in my stash, and that's where they sit. I'd be happy to send you some stuff. Dana said she's going to send you a mat, so that's good. Anyway, well, while I was streaming, there was a loud noise, and I thought he dropped something in the kitchen. Well, he dropped himself. That's the thing. He fell again. He fell a second time. They have them at the Dollar Tree, but my car is broken, so I can't get. Well, yeah. Plus, you haven't been feeling well and all that jazz too. Yeah, stay put. Dana's going to send you that. So in the mail, we get this book. I think it's I don't even know what it's advertising because I didn't look at it. It's gigantic. They're selling something. I don't think it's insurance. I think it might be like, who's your mama? Hello, who's your mama? Um, you have their next heart appointment next week. See, I'm always particular about how I want to put things together and what I want to use. So I don't want to, you know. Okay, finally got this one out. Oh, it's cute. It's like a little chicklet. It's like a little chicklet. Now my corners are not rounded, and of course it's going to be smaller, but that's okay. It's okay. I think this is going to get gluey. It's going to get sticky. It's going to get sticky. Oh look! Oh look! This is. Oh look! Ha 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 ha! Oh wow! I could really leave that connected. No, that's not good. That's my spine right there. Look how adorable it's going to be. I just feel good about this. Let's just hope I don't jinx myself. Now, I'm not sure why that is that way. I'm glad Angie's at the basketball game. She's not paying attention. A cutie patootie size. Yes! Now, this would be a challenge doing a scavenger book on this size. What a cutie patootie size. That's all waste. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Which one was yeah, that's my spine. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had the right one for my spine, which I guess it really doesn't matter. Other ones are outlines of the cover. I'm assuming I have to cut this out. Well, you know what? It's going to end up a book regardless, right? So I'm just going to be happy with it. This is such nice. So if you have a sketch tablet, watercolor tablet, mixed media tablet, and they've got those nice cardboard backs, don't be throwing them out. Save it. Save it. Because you can make a lot of stuff. This one got a little crazy. All right. So look, I can make more out of this. So of course we're saving that little piece. This is my spine. These are little bits I don't need. This is my book. And put my ruler away. Now I purchased, of course, fabric from Pearl. Now I've also going to put a little matte medium in here, I think. Oh, maybe I'll use up some of this glue. This might be a good idea. If I can, is this the one I can't get open? I might put some heat on this, see if I can get this open. And I really should have a glue brush. I can use this, I think, as a glue brush. Got a couple of pieces of painter tape that might work here. Now, what did I do with my Fabrico? I have way too much to choose from, but I only need a little bit. Let's make red. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm doing this wrong, but I think this will work. I'll research it after this and then I can do it right another time. Oh, look, it's all crinkly. I don't really want it crinkly. I think I'll put this down like this, right? Maybe I just, and then I put my glue on these, don't I? And then I just pop them in where they belong. And then I trim around here. See this, I don't have to use the miter tool because it's already mitered for me. And then I glue it down, don't I? I don't know. I'm going this way. I'm going rogue. Rogue, I say, rogue. Oh, that's a tight fit. I might have to get my little iron and get my little iron out. My little iron or my little iron. That Teresa gifted me. So cute. I have to name it. It's so cute. Kel says yes. Now, the thing is, I think I can use this instead of an ironing board. I can just use that book. Now, get my little cutie patootie here. See, it's got a little face. It's got a little face. A little face. All right, now I gotta get my cord. Now, the thing is, I got to figure out pages for this here little book. Got to have me some pages. And I don't think I have. Well, I guess I can use that. I keep moving this cord from one end to the other. See how this works so it doesn't pull. It's up. Look. We've got a connection. We've got a connection. All right. What's a good name for this little iron? Should start with an I guess. Izzy iron? No. Irene iron? No. Iris. Oh, Iris, they're purple. Iris the iron. Joyce, were you thinking the same thing? I feel like I'm in a goofball mood. I'm a goofball. I've been ironing strips of fabric today. It's a bit challenging. Now I'm wondering if I need to take this down so I don't move it. You know what I'm saying? What do you think, Iris? Vale says definitely Iris. Okay. Now I probably am not going to remember that, guys. Okay. She's done her job. Now we'll sit her over here so she can cool off. She gets steamed up rather quickly. All right, so I just want to hold it so it doesn't wiggle. Wiggle wine. Okay. Now, ironica. That's very clever, Cal. I think Chrissy's purple iris is a better fit. Okay, I love watching those reels that come up. I gotta take this off my oh, I did it. Oh, now my hand's gonna cramp. And they're all replays of different artists that have performed on like America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, could be X Factor. There's a whole bunch of them they do. And there was this older gentleman that came on. I forget which one it was. And the beat of his song, he wrote it himself. And the beat of his song was like a Caribbean style tune. And most of the words were, you have to wiggle wine your body. I sing that to myself so many times. It had such a catchy tune. And he was just so fun. The audience went crazy. Everybody's saying, wiggle wine, wiggle wine your body. To ever see that come up, you have to watch it. It's good. A strong name for a warrior woman. That's true. All right, so I'm just putting some of this glue. Now, see, there's like little crunchies in there. You want to get them off because unless you want lumps, I don't think you want lumps. This glue's been sitting in this container for a while. It's got little crusties. Now, what I didn't think about was once you trace this and then cut it out, it's smaller. And of course, it doesn't fit in there. I should have numbered these so I knew what went in what hole. This is, well, we already established an earworm. Yes, Peggy. I didn't think of it that way. Yes. This is, we already established this is not going to be perfect. Have we not? If you know me at all, you know it's not. Ironica, warrior woman. My nephew's girlfriend's name is Veronica. Now this is a tight fit here. And she spells it different because she's Russian. So she spells it Veronika. Veronica. And she's adorable. She's a lovely young lady. She's very sweet. She's got beautiful eyes. Okay. I've got a little bump right there. Oh, well. Here we go. A spine I'm going to have trouble with. Cut on outside. I don't know what that means. If I cut it on the outside, then I'm going to have all this cardboard. I have to fold this over this way to glue it down. Do you do, Stacy? Me too. I should have left this on. Is this what you mean, Peggy? I was going to mark it. I should have marked it before I took it off. I think it's going to be fine. It will leave you enough fabric to fold over. Well, this is way too much. I don't want that much. Although that could be the inside, couldn't it? If I don't trim it. See, I was thinking I would trim it and then I would only have this much, but then I have to deal with the inside. I'm going to trim it. Yes, Peggy. Peggy's a genius. I'm convinced you can own more stuff. Now, on that other kit, see, I've got the miter thing. Bill says, Lori, what are you making? I missed a part while I was feeding the 23. Why are you starving your cat? I'm making a mini journal, a mini book. Hardcover using a tool. Well, I didn't really use the tool I got for Christmas. I used a tool like the one I got for Christmas because I have to watch a video. Oops. Okay. I love this fabric. All right, now we're oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. I hope. I hope. I hope. All right, I'm going to do my ends. Just put in a little glue. This is annoying. Oh, just put my finger in that glue. I should have. Sure, there's a better way to do this. I'm going to have to pick out a fabric to go inside. Oh my goodness, the kitty lost an ounce and swore you were. Don't want that. Poor little kitty. Okay, let's put some more glue down. Our dog takes a little nibble of her food every time she has to go out. She has to stop and get a little nibble. That's how she mostly gets most of her dinner down. She stops on her way out and gets a little snack before she goes out in the yard. Oh, Dana. I believe it. I was just sharing an issue. I guess it was with Carol, my quiet corner. We were arting the other day, and we were talking about our dogs and our little Luce. She was so sick. We didn't realize. And then when we found out, by that time she was 12, and the surgery would have been 7,500, and she was 12. Oh, you do, Stacy? Yeah, I was going to suggest a composition book to Teresa, but that has so many pages. Of course, you can glue them together, but I didn't think about the halfers. That's a clever idea. I like the half ones. I'm just kind of smushing these down. They're not glued yet. See, it's got the little ridgy thing. I think I need to put glue in there so that stays together. I think the next one I'm going to do this a little different. Not the half, the mini. Oh, the little mini. Oh yeah, they're cute too. Yeah, I gotcha. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I should have folded this different. I mean, this will work. I got to look in that bag to see what we can use for the inside lining. All right, so I'm just going to add another little bit of glue on these corners. Don't do it this way. We'll do another one. We'll do it the other way. We'll do it the other way. This one, I don't know where I got it, Teresa. I don't know if it was online or like at a Goodwill. I might have gotten this in Ohio when I was with Jacqueline. She's probably asleep. I don't know if she would remember. And I'm only thinking that because it's got marks on it. You know, like somebody used it in their marker. Um, Kind of went crazy on them. Now I wonder if I want to put a little glue here. So I can get those little gully marks. I want the gullies. I don't know. I think I'll probably reckon this. Right down on the glass. Oop. I'm making a mess as usual. But the other set I have, my sister got me for Christmas. I'm pretty sure she just got it on Amazon. And they have them where they're, I think, 3-piece, like what this one is, 6 pieces, 9 pieces. I didn't count how many was in my other one. But the one I got, there's no instructions, not even a freaking picture. Not even a freaking. You'd still work in this book? All right, now let's see what I have. For the inside cover. I don't want to get into all of my fabric, so I'm just going to see what I have available. That's kind of big. And gold is nice. I think I want a different pattern would be good. That's too big. That's too blue. That's too blue. Kind of like a that. I don't think I have. Oh, I do have some plain ink, but I don't know if I want to use that. I think I kind of like that one. Wasn't Murray supposed to go live tonight with the Commonplace Book Project? I don't know, Vale. I'm so out of it. I'm so, I don't want to say I'm overwhelmed because I'm not overwhelmed. I just have so much going on. So, that I've put on myself. I have not been keeping track of when that all. I'm thinking I'm just gonna rough cut it. I'm not gonna fold the edges in or anything, guys. I'm just gonna make it, I don't know if she was going to do a live or if it was a video. See, that's really close. That's way too big. And I know when I cut this, it's not going to be straight. That would have been the thing to do. Yeah, my shears are great. I've mentioned that a few times. Just a few. If I mark this outside, kind of, I can get the ink off, This is too big, so, right? So I need it inside of this line. See, I have to jerry rig everything because my brain doesn't work with numbers. I have a mini warehouse of. Uh, that's funny. It's like the last time I was at Pearl's, I thought, okay, I can be in control. Did I already say this to you guys? And I told myself, you're not buying anything. Just go in, chat with the ladies, maybe get some ideas. You don't need anything. Or maybe I was telling Jacqueline, I don't know. But I full well did not expect or really want to spend any money. I don't need anything. And I was doing pretty good until she brought out the chenille. I about lost my mind. I can't find chenille. Well, I haven't really looked on eBay, but I can't find chenille anywhere. And if you do, it's like so super expensive. Pearl was practically giving it away. I mean, I had to buy it, right? I usually, when I go rogue like this, I cut it I cut it short. A little more off of the edge there. She was doing these like $3 and $5 drops where she was just dropping stuff on her desk. And when you thought it was worth, whatever she was asking, you just said me. Well, you had to jump in there quick because the ladies were buying it like piranha on a piece of flesh. Okay, getting rid of those lines. That'll be good enough. Now, what I want to know is, I guess I should put glue down in the gutter. Should I put glue down in the gutter? Does anybody know? Kel, do you know? So I can, get down in there and get this and make it look like, it has the gutter. Like, you know what I mean? Like in the book, and like in real books you buy, it's got the line. Little line. Does anybody know? Is anybody listening? Have I put everyone asleep? I guess I should put glue on this whole area, right? Oh, I should probably not use this glue. I should use this glue. But it is nice when you want to do a project or if you want to try something new. It is nice to be able to go to your warehouse and get what you need. Cal, should I put the glue? See, it's not going to stick well there. I need this kind of glue here. I was talking about the trench. I put the glue in the trench. I think I'm going to make a second book. I might be delusional. I might be delusional. Brenda Mac is here too. She has no idea. Found the template set in an Etsy, Charlie Chicks UK. Yeah, no, I found them on Amazon, and they were, I think, very reasonably priced. Like the one with the 6 pieces, I think is under $10. And I have Prime, so for me it was no, gusset's different to me. Like a gusseted pocket or pouch that expands. It's like a fan. I don't think they could. I could be wrong. I don't know. What do I know? I know nothing. I know nothing. I just know I like to do this crazy stuff. See, it still looks long. Let's pull that in a little. Well, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Gonna fix it. We'll fix it. Gonna fix it. Come on, little buddy. Flip over. Oh, forgot I wanted to put string or ribbon. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, like when I make a gusseted pocket, like say this is paper, and then I cut another little strip, and then I put folds in it, and I glue one end here, one end here, so it's like, you know. Now, in the other room, I don't know if I have any here. I might have to go get it in the kitchen because I was working with all my little laces and stuff today. I think I'm going to put little laces around, little lace around. All right, so let's see. So this is really 3 3/4. So pages, I want it to be, if I start here and I want the page to go here. No, that's dumb. Right there is where I want. So 3 3/4, I don't know. By 2. What paper do I have laying around that would work? I just had some. Here's the band. Amazon link for the template. Thank you, Peggy. Yes, I'm going to glue the pages, I guess, because I already put this in. I don't know, just winging it, Stacy, because I had not planned to do this tonight. And here we are. If I fold this in half, that could be a pretty good page. Look at this. We're not even going to get out the freaking, or use elastic around the spine. Yes, we could do a Midori style. Of course, I would have to know where my elastic band is, which I don't. Scooter wants some Velcro. No idea where that is. Look at this. This is like perfect. This is like perfect. And if I had really thought ahead, I could have done paper and papered and then just glued it in this way. But it'd be all right. It'll be all right. We'll see. We'll see. I could always punch. Oh, that would be really hard to do because the spine's little. But I think we could do it. Punch holes and do a pamphlet stitch, right? Let's face it, I'm only going to get this one done. I got a chunk out of that page. Not happy about that. These are a little too big. All right, so I'm just going to see, because these have lines, I'm just going to go like this. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and I can cut this off. I can't really see the lines. Okay, what song, what movie is that from? Anybody know? Well, it might be from a couple of movies, but I'm thinking of one in particular. Yes, who's your mama? If I only had a brain, Kel, I would while away the hours. Well, I guess it's all of them. Heart, brain, courage. Sniffing at the flowers. Beady dee 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 doo 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 da dee 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 dum bum bum ba dee 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 la 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 dee dee da 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 da. Who's your mommy? Did somebody say you're Debbie? Hello, Debbie. La 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 dee dee. Now, where that song came from, I have not been thinking about The Wizard of Oz. I have not watched The Wizard of Oz. Do 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 do. La do 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 da dum ba da dum. Do 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 do. Yeah, I keep doing the same thing. That's all right. So I gotta. Oh, this one's not lining up the same way. Oh, I sound good. Thank you. I'm always singing something. For some people, it's annoying. Mostly Scooter. Jenny doesn't seem to mind. She's the puppy. Okay, so who's your mommy is Debbie. I gotta remember that. That's a very cute name. Who's your mommy? Who's your mama? I keep saying mommy. Mama. So did anybody watch the American version of Doc Martin? It's called Best Medicine, BEST. If you've ever watched Doc Martin and then you watch this, I'd be interested to know your opinion. If you've never watched Doc Martin, you wouldn't probably have. I'm comparing it to the original. You watch Doc Martin, Peggy? I love Doc Martin. Kel, when? Today? Oh, Kel. What were you chomping on something? Oh, baby girl. I hope you're not in pain. Just now? Were you eating pistachios in the shell? Oh, crunching on crackers. Well, let's say that baby was ready to go then if it was just crackers. Now, some of the girls that I've seen make these little books on a reel or on a video. They use very nice white paper. No, you're not. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay, is that all the paper I had? Surely I had more paper. Well, this is going to be just a little mini book. Hmm. See, now I'm going to not be able to stop singing it. Yeah, but can you get it looked at? Because you might end up in pain. Of course, I don't know what your canine is. I guess that's. Yeah, well, you can't tell in my mouth because they're all going, eh. Cracker Jack. Oh my gosh, I love Cracker Jacks and looking for that prize. Oh my goodness, what a nerd. What a nerd I was as a child. Maybe I should just pop two little holes. What do you think, girls? Look, see, now I'm just making this a little more fussy than it needs to be. You know? All right, so there's this guy. His first name is Christian. I have no idea what his channel is called. But some teeth, oh, Debbie, I can't even go into the whole teeth thing. Um, and I think I mentioned him before. I don't know. I don't talk to a lot of people, but I talk a lot to the same people. Okay, so consider me annoying. Anyway, he's got these reels where he's opening these balls, like a plastic ball. Reminds me almost like of the pantyhose we used to get in those eggs, legs or whatever they were called. But it's just a round ball. And it's by Aldi and it's miniature collection. And it's got 5 separate pouches inside the ball. And when you open up the pouches, it's got all the items in miniature form in the ball. Yes, mini stuff. So from the very beginning, he just made up his mind. He wanted to get certain ones, Oh my gosh, Peggy, are you kidding me? Oh yeah, I got teeth stories about my mother. My mother was a hoot. Oh, and these friends of my husband's mom. Oh my gosh. Okay, I digress. All right, I'll tell you this real quick. Okay, so Ron's mom was staying with us, and her friends, um, Donna and Donna and John, they came to visit her, our house. So they stayed for a couple of hours, had a nice visit, you know. Oh, she does, Brenda? Um, so I go into the bathroom a little while after they left, and there's a set of teeth, teeth sitting by the sink. I was horrified. So I go out and I'm like, there are dentures sitting by the sink. My mother-in-law says, "Oh, they're John's. He leaves them everywhere." So they had to come back and get his teeth. But anyway, so this Christian's opening these balls. I want one of these balls so bad. I started to go to different Aldis to look for them. Meanwhile, I finally asked, and they said, "Oh, we don't have those anymore." So I guess this is going to look crappy. Maybe I should just fold some of these regular. Anyhow, um, so he's opening these, and he's very dramatic. He's very fun. He's really just very funny. So now he's opened quite a few of these balls. He's got a British accent, and he pays $2.50 for a ball. Well, in today's video, he finally said he just discovered they've been selling these things since November. Well, that's why the oldies around me don't have any. So the last couple of videos or reels, he's just been getting all duplicates. Yeah, I'm just folding some of these in half. I have more paper I can put in. I just have to figure out where it is. And so now he's at the point where he just doesn't want duplicates, but he really, really would like to have the tomato sauce. He's been wanting the tomato sauce from the very beginning. She would steal things from the neighbors. One day we found a shoe, a hammer, and 5 newspapers she collected from. That was like my mother at the nursing home. She was always had contraband in her walker. That's funny, Peggy. So today's reel. Well, I watched it today. I don't know when he made the reel. Doesn't really matter. He's got 5 or 6 of these balls that he bought, but he bought them at the same Aldi. I say Aldi, he says Aldi. And so he's thinking they're all the same, you know? So he just opens one up. You know, he's got a pillow. He's got a little small square, like couch pillow there with him. Because there's other people. I don't know if he's on vacation, what he's doing, but he's concerned about making a lot of noise to disturb people that are, you know, near him. Because he screams. He screams. A lot of times he opens them in his car because he's in his car screaming like a banshee. He's so funny. Some of the people that watch these reels are like, I can't believe how invested I am in finding out if he's going to, you know, I need way more pages. See, but now they're going to stick out. What Joycey say? Some dog or animal kept stealing my outside cat's bowl. Hubby bought a concrete one, and that was taken too. Oh, that's not good. I don't want my pages to stick out. This one's really sticking out. So he opens the first one. He just tears the edge of the bag and he feels it. He's got his eyes closed the whole time he does this. And he starts wailing. I think it's something different. I don't think I have this. I don't have this shape. And I don't even know what it is at this point, but it's something he doesn't have. And he is screaming like a girl. Okay. He's screaming into this pillow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my gosh. All five were different. He didn't get the sauce, but all five were different and they weren't items that he already had. It's absolute hoot. I don't know. I guess there's something wrong with me. Like, I like to watch these reels. All right, I got to find more. That was so easy making those pages from that paper because they were the perfect size. Perfect. This is some. These are. Oh, these are. I don't want this stuff. This is from my grungy book. I don't want those. Oh, this glue on my finger is driving me a little cray-cray. I must say, a little cray-cray. Let's see if I've got anything right handy. Handy. That will look cute in there. We must have cute. Now here's some printed stuff. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. These would bulk it up. Really, Vale? Oh, I didn't think about raccoons. So now I've told this story before in a stream. I know I have. So my dad and my mom both wore dentures. My mom got dentures when she was like 16. All right, what do I want? I like that number 19. And so, of course, she had them, their whole married life. So, fast forward many years. So, I mean, this is probably okay. So, my dad's been going about 10 years, 10 or 11 years. And it was way before he got sick and all that jazz. So they're probably about the age I am. They were probably about my age that I am now. They're probably late 60s when this happens. Well, if you know anything about the movie industry, I mean, I could figure this out. They went to the movies to see a chorus line. Okay. Now this is going to be too small for one. So that's the year. So, and my mom didn't like to eat popcorn, but my dad had popcorn, so she had a few pieces of popcorn. And with a plate, I mean, I had no idea. Since I got my plates, now I know. You get and popcorn's hard. Even soft stuff, you get under that plate. It's a nightmare. It's a freaking nightmare. It's so painful. So she took her plate out, cleaned under her plate while they're sitting there watching the movie. Then she got engrossed in the movie. So they come home and she goes into their room to get ready for bed. And my dad goes in and she's sitting on the bed crying. He's like, "What's the matter?" She said, "I lost my teeth." And he says, "You lost your teeth?" She lose your teeth. She can hardly talk. She's crying. So when she tried to get the popcorn out from under her plate. She put them on. She just set them on her leg. And then when the movie was over and they got up to leave, she forgot about her teeth being there. They slid off, I guess, and hit the floor, and away they went home. And she got home and realized she didn't have her teeth. Because, I mean, I guess like me, I don't wear mine around the house. I wear mine when I'm only going to be in public and I absolutely have to have them to smile at someone. They're horrible. They're absolutely horrible. So the next day, you had to know my dad. My dad was just a fabulous man. He really was. And he goes back to the movie theater. I'm sorry to snort. Forgive me for snorting. And he says to them, "Yeah, when we were here watching a movie last night. Did the cleanup crew, anybody find a pair of teeth? Anybody find teeth? Okay. Now, if you're like 16 or 17 years old and you're working in a movie theater and you see a pair of teeth on the floor, what are you going to do? Are you picking those babies up? No, you are not. You are sweeping them and putting them right in the bin." So Dad always said, "Well, that was the most expensive movie we ever saw because that cost me a new set of teeth. You had to check to get new teeth." Oh. And when she was younger, one time she was laughing. They were at a picnic, and they were in a pavilion, and they have those stone floors. She laughed so hard they flew out of her mouth, hit the stone, chipped the tooth. So she had a chip in her teeth for a while. My mom was a pip. Now, see, I'm not really liking that this side is white, but see, we can fix that too. I could paint a little. Where did I put my sludge? Paint a little sludge or something here. Let's see, now I can do a couple of pages. Now, of course, this is cardstock that these little things are made of. Now, see, when I make the next one, I'm going to think this through a little better. I'm thinking. I'm going to watch a video, too. Let me see. I like this. Oh, that doesn't go the right way. Don't you hate that? See, I wanted that to be the front. Oh, well. I'll have to do it this way. Come on, little fella. Yeah, that was Life with Fran. What do you mean you lost your teeth? Oh, she was. Even when she was, it was like all my son's friends loved her because they thought she was a cool grandma. Because some of the stuff that came out of her mouth, you had to, especially as she got older and like the dementia started. It's like, Mom, you gotta be careful what you say. Why? So one of the last doctor visits that was virtual before she went into assisted living or nursing care living, we had an appointment with her. What do you call them? Physician's assistant. So we said to her, Mom, Michelle is going to be on the computer. We're going to have it all set up. You just have to sit there and we'll help you with the answers because mom couldn't hear very well. And so you know what she's saying. And just, no carrying on. Just answer the questions. What do you mean carrying on? Okay. So it was not it was like kind of before her birthday. Her birthday was February 14th. Just seeing if there's anything else in here I'd like to use. And there's another plain one. It's kind of, oh, look, buttons. That'd be cute. So all was going well, and she was behaving herself. And I thought, oh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. So right at the end of the visit, Michelle says to mom, "So Fran, I see you have a birthday coming up, February 14th." She said, "Yeah. You have any special plans?" Oh my gosh. And she leans in towards the camera and she says, "Well, if I can get my damn legs working, I think I'll get up on a table and dance." Dance. We're like, Mom. Oh, she was a pip. And then she had to have hip replacement. So I took her to those appointments, got that all set up. Oh, I just thought I could ink these. See, this is what happens. It's like the project that never ends because I keep thinking of different things I want to do to it. So she goes in. This is the pre surgery stuff. They check you all out and make sure you're okay for surgery. And this doctor that's doing that, it's just kind of a just like a regular doctor. Like he didn't really seem like sometimes you can tell, oh, they're fun or they have a personality. Or this guy was kind of deadpan. So we get through all these tests and everything. She gets everything done. We're seeing the last person, the last doctor, and she's sitting up. No, what? I guess he was sitting. And he was in one of those little wheelie chairs, and the doctor says to her, "So, do you have any questions?" I thought, "Oh, here we go. This is a mistake. Here we go." And she looks at him and she said, "Yeah. Am I going to be able to dance?" And she's like right up in his face. My mother really never danced except around the house. It's not like she was a party girl and went out all the time. He just looked at her deadpan. "I don't know. You'll have to ask your surgeon." That was his answer. "I don't know. You'll have to ask your surgeon." So this is when we started warning her, Mom, you got to behave. Why? Oh, girls, I have stories. So I'm thinking, wouldn't it look cute if I had a little where are those? See, everything is buried all the time. Buried all the time. This is the right one. Yeah. This is my envelope storage pouchy thing. Storage pouchy thing. And this is where I keep my stencils that I use on a fairly regular basis. Just looking through to see if something. Yes, I have a live, I think, where I have it recorded. These are so, at least to me, so wonderful. This one I made out of those Tyvek um, envelopes because I wanted it to be real durable. Certainly, I can find something in a Timmy. See, that's kind of cute. I always like that one. This one's a nice one. This one would be cute. Cal, I can't look at that right now. I'm sorry. Okay. So then I can take, just thinking like, so the cover is red. Maybe I should use like, that you're not going to really see. Raspberry blueprint. No, I don't want that. I know I have like, campfire, crackling campfire. That's kind of a reddish. Now this, I'm just using this paper because these are too big. I just want to, I don't want to get this all over my glass surface. So let's see. What is it? 10 o'clock. Okay. Okay. Let's just put a couple little marks on some of these, just so they're not white light, you know? Hey, Terry. Hi, good evening. Nice of you to pop on in. Oh, I love the little circles and the dots. I love the little circles and the dots. Let's put a few here. Now, if you're going to try to do this, you know, you don't really need the grid. I think the grid, it would make it easier, but you don't need the grid. You could make your own, but I wanted one of them. Now, the other pieces I have, I think there's probably a little more to it, and I'll investigate and be prepared. Like I said, I was headed in a different direction, and kind of got off course there because my sewing machine ran out of the bottom thread. So I said to my husband, "Do you want these pillowcases for tonight?" He said, "Well, if you can't do it, if you don't have time, you know, tomorrow's fine." So I said, "Well, I really want to stream, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow." See this? I cut real crooked. Oh dear. Now I don't want them all red. So let's do, it's not really a red. Let's do, let's see, put the words, let's try pumpkin. I'm sorry if I hit the camera. I've got all these stored up here right behind the camera. Let's do a pumpkin. Let's see, in the early stages of Mom's Alzheimer's, my son went to go into her bedroom and came rushing into mine. "Mom, I think something's wrong with Nan." Oh no. And you were waiting? Okay, that's can't be good. So, Vale, what happened? See, my mother was clever enough where she would not remember something or something would occur, and then she'd like laugh like she was making a joke, but she really wasn't. She just didn't remember. I can't imagine what she probably said to some of these folks that worked with her in the care facility. Now maybe we'll do some marigold. So Dana says you're like an old what? An old car? Tune-ups get more. Yes, they do. Oh. Well, of course, when you have a mom that's had, they didn't say. Okay, that's what I said, Kel. I can't read it right now. Okay, honey. Um, my sisters and I are like, oh my gosh, I don't remember doing this, and I don't like. We all think we're, getting ready to get loopy. So what happened to Vale's story? Did she finish? Did Vale finish? He got an old jalopy. Are you older than your husband, Dana? Is this what you're telling us, sweetheart? I don't have that many pages of this. What did I just knock over now? Oh, that stupid cord. Your mom was in her 80s? Yeah, but he thought there was something wrong with her. What was happening? Or is it just that she was in her 80s? We'd go to restaurants and we never knew what was going to come out of her mouth. Especially if she saw, a kid that she thought was good looking. Ow. There was a social director, the first place we had, Mom. Oh, you did finish it above? I'm sorry. So we met the staff and all before Mom moved in. Everything was going really fast because we had to get her placed. So we met all the staff, and then here comes this. I don't even remember what his name was. Here comes this young fella who's the activities director. Boy, those colors are really. Oh, did I? No, this is dried marigold. Oh, I saw some pumpkin on. As soon as this kid walked in, I thought, "Oh, here we go. We're in trouble." I mean, this kid was such a nice looking kid, and his name might have been Greg or something like that. Wait a minute. I don't know. If I click on something, it might pop up on my screen. How am I go? Oh, here we go. There's Dana with the old jalopy. I think something is wrong with Nan. I don't know if it popped through for me. I don't see anything after that. Huh. Anyway. No, he's 6 months older. Oh, okay. You just have so many health problems. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I did scroll back. I don't see anything. And this other one came through, but for some reason, I've lost my train of thought now. We just never knew what she was going to do or what she was going to say. And she didn't really care at that point. She just really didn't care. But I said to this, oh yeah, I said to this kid, I just want to apologize right now for my mother when she moves in. I said, because she's going to be all over you. He's like, it's okay. I'm used to it. I said, oh, are you, sweetie? He said, shit. I mean, and I don't know if she ever said anything to him, but he was just such a cute kid. And she would just flat out say things to people, you know? Oh, well, she was fun. I have one more plain page. Let's see. Let's clean this off a little. Bum, 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 bum. All these colors. Rusty Hinge. Let's try that one. They're all pretty much the same. I wanted more red, but it is, as they say, what it is. Okay. See, I just start humming a certain way, and then it reminds me of a song. Now that one reminds me of April Love. Did anybody ever see that movie with Pat Boone? Oh my gosh, that's an old movie. I don't know if it was called that. It might have been called that. I'm not sure. My husband likes to watch movies, but he doesn't like to watch the good stuff. He likes all these crazy Up TV and some of the Hallmarks I don't mind, but a lot of like the Up TV and stuff is like not good. Yeah, especially if you don't know. Like we didn't realize until mom had passed, really, and we started down that part of the how far along she was in the process, and some of in hindsight now, some of what she was going through or what she was doing, or that we would get frustrated about, was she probably couldn't help. It was end stage stuff, but we didn't know. We didn't know, and the well, I won't go there, but she had a physician's assistant at this place. She never said anything to us. Like, this is to be expected. This is end stage stuff. I wanted her tested to see if what kind of dementia she had, so we knew what we were dealing with. But everybody else poo-pooed that idea. We're going to take care of her regardless, so why put her through it? I'm thinking, like, what is it? Is it a horrible? Don't they just ask some questions? I mean, whatever. It's over and done with. But that's the hardest part, I think. See, wouldn't a little yo-yo or something look cute on here? Okay, I'm probably still going to add some more pages to this. But I think I'm going to send this to Stacy, because Stacy said she would use it. So Stacy will probably put more pages in here. So, and I can find some elastic. Do you want just elastic around it for your pages? Do you want to be able to get in and out of it that way? No, I want that to be the front. Or do you want me to stitch them in? Or do you want to do it? That's what she said. She said she would use it, so I'm going to send it to her. She's still here. I like the little green page a lot. The little green page a lot. There's Carol. Hi, Carol. Were your ears burning? I was talking about you. Look, here's a whole nother stack of papers. So I'll add these in. That's 4 more per sheet. I'll add them in. I probably have other scraps of cardstocks too that I can stick in there. I don't want it too much chubbier because I don't want to give it alligator mouth, which it's just about ready to get. I think Stacey's right when she's saying 2 signatures. I'm just trying to think. I've been looking for my string elastic. I think I just saw a little bit of black, which I guess black and red could look okay, right? I have to get Stacey's address. If I split this up in 2, it'll look better. Won't be as... See, there's still going to be a little... So I'll have to fiddle with it. I like to use between 9 and 12 in a regular size, not so much this little tiny thing. Black is Stacey's favorite color. Black is not a color. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I was going through my lace, I just have to remember where I saw it. I thought, oh, is that stretchy? So I can do the Midori, but see, these will have to be trimmed. All right, now let's think. I was thinking about the inside. Now, wait a minute. How much of this? Maybe it needs a little ribbon. I'm thinking about picking this off. I wonder if I can lift that up enough. I wonder if I should put the heat tool on here, if I can lift it up enough to get a ribbon under there. Yes, black ribbon. Can I get to black ribbon? This is the question, my dear friends. Black ribbon, black ribbon. Do 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 do. I have to lift it too much. I can work it. I can work it. Yeah, I did too, Carol. So I was singing to the girls who were talking about our puppies. Okay, hold on. I need to get a flashlight out here. My husband's got these little flashlights that are so terrific. And you can see in drawers. I just don't know. I must have black ribbon. I just don't know which end of the drawer it would be in. Here's this black. Look, this is a little shimmery. It's a little stiff. Yeah, I know I don't have black seam binding. But I'd like to lift this whole thing up. I really would. I really, really and truly would. if people have to leave, you just go and leave. I'm just going to make this. Mel says she knows I have black ribbon. And I know if I have it, it's in that drawer. But, I have been doing art and stuff. Yeah, that's true, Debbie. All right. So Carol and I were arting the other day, and we were doing that because I had mentioned a few times during a couple of my lives that sometimes I'm at my desk working on something, a black rose on the front. Yeah, I know I don't have a black rose. And I feel like having some company. And the girls that I normally talk with and hang out, they're not always available, I'm retired. Not everybody is. Now, Anwar used to open up a room and people could just go in and out. Yeah, I don't know if I have a black yet. I don't really have much black fabric. Guys, I really don't. All right, so now I can always trim this down. So I'd rather make it longer than I think I need. So now I'm going to re-glue. So I thought I would make a list of names of people that might be interested to come into a chat similar to this and just work on whatever as we sit and chat with each other and do our art. So I've collected a few names. There's not a lot of people on there. I'm not sure how many people I can have in my room at a time. I might only be 6. You know what, Phil? You're an enabler. And I want to get this off to Stace. I don't want to have it sitting here forever. Wait for Tim Holt's black roses. I'll figure something out. I'll figure it out. I was going to say the other day when I was watching Pearl and she had the chenille, for sale. That's up a little bit, but I think I kind of like it there. I go into this other sale. Of course, I didn't know. Oh, you do, Kel? Okay, honey, thanks. I thought I was going into like an art room chat thing, and I get in there, and this gal selling stuff. So guess what she's selling? Tim Holtz. It takes one to know one. Sorry, Bill. Touche. That's good. See, now I don't think this is big enough to get to. Oh, maybe I could just about make it. See, that's a little rough there. Rough. So I go in and they're selling Tim Holtz stuff. I about lost my mind. And I don't know that prices were super great. I know they weren't outrageous. Some of the stuff was discontinued. I think I got a couple of discontinued things. I don't even know. Anywho, I love Tim Holtz stuff. Like, I love it a lot. A lot. But I really don't do much black. I mostly had the black because, oh yeah, I got to put that other ribbon in here. when I was making the light bulbs and I had to dress up the light bulbs, I needed black, especially if I was doing Philadelphia sports teams like the Flyers, I had to have black. Anyhow, now I've been making yo-yos, but I've been making bigger ones, and of course I don't think I must have a little bit of black something somewhere. I've got these paper roses here, but that would be kind of annoying on the front, right? Oh no, Vale, I'm so sorry. Really? I'm so sorry. Oh, did you use them yet? Did you use any? You do, Dana? Oh, that's cool. Thanks for telling me that. Vale, I apologize. Oh yeah, there's black roses for sure, and those stickers. The stickers, I can't even. I almost did that tonight. All right, let's see. This is not the best black ribbon. It's pretty, but it's kind of stiff. Let's see. Where's my? Oh, this probably is not a good one. I have my one that has the lines on it here. See if this works out. There. Yeah, that looks about right. My problem is where to keep all the pet stickers. Because I want the pouches like the ladies have. But you just started like art things? Oh, I like his style. I like the things that he makes and creates. His things are more expensive. I mean, there's no getting around that. But a lot of this stuff, you get a lot of little pieces. Now, I can show you one thing I got for Christmas. The other thing I took apart already. So, um, and he's got some weird stuff, but it's cool weird stuff. I got these for Christmas. These are called, look, I got them in upside down. These are called collage strips. So, and I don't know what these go for. These are the large ones, and you get 30 pieces. But see, these all can be cut to whatever, however, or whatever project you're working on. Then he's got pieces of wallpaper, different old wallpapers. All these stencils are his. Don't look at the grunge. I don't clean mine off. I'm a slug. Oh my gosh. Debbie, do not let that opportunity slip by. Peggy's very generous. I just love his paper, his fabric. I mean, you name it. And I'm like, if I could reach my bottom drawer there, I would show you some of the um, collage paper, tissue paper. Um, he's got all kinds of stuff. And then he's got stuff like I wouldn't use. Um, I don't really know what people use these for. Little plastic bottles. Um, but he also demonstrates and shows you how to use a lot of this stuff. Yes, tissue paper is really nice. Of course, now they have the tissue paper. See, when I bought it, it's in a roll. I could pull that out. I can get that drawer open, I think. Now apparently he sells it in flat sheets, which I think makes more sense. but little tiny paper clips. I did have some of them sitting around here. I don't know if I still have them. I'm getting low, but this gal had some paper clips, so I ordered some more of those. He's got all kinds of metal hardware and stuff. Yeah, he has videos for sure. Good tip. Thanks, Dana. Do I have it? Oh, yeah, there's one. Oh, I've got all. Look, see these? Look at these little baby paper clips. See, I could sleep with these on my face. Okay. All these inks and oxides and stuff that I've been using tonight. That's all his stuff. Zena, the sassy crafter. Are you tired? Was you working today? Was you working hard today, kid? Okay. Now I've got strings. I've got strings and things. All right, I need to trim that. Now, see, I've got a couple Angie roses here, but they're paper and they're not black. But how could I make them black? I think these are Angie ones. Wait a minute. This is a gift from Angie Brown. I love the tiny clips. I keep buying them because that's one thing I do use. Yeah, I think I want a yo-yo. This is too big. Yeah, I was thinking about painting it. But these are all crushed down. I think it's too big. I think maybe a button or a yo-yo. I'm just trying to think where I might have some black. Some black. Okay, I promised to pull out this drawer. Let me get my little. See, I have a pinchers. And once the drawer is partially open. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me. A lot of this I bought on clearance. Every once in a while, go to like AC Moore when they were still open. Find this stuff on clearance. And you could probably hear me screaming in another state. I saw Timmy stuff on clearance. I don't care what it was. I was buying it. I have 6 or 8 of these. I'm not going to pull them all out. This will just give Debbie an idea. And sometimes you can get his stuff. Now, Joann Fabric, of course, they're out of business now, too. There for a while, you could go on their site and they would have selling his stuff at a discount. This one's called, a lot of this is probably discontinued. This one's called Typeset. So from what I understand, it comes in flat packages now, not these tubes. So that's the basic idea of that one. You did, Zena? Who, me? Yeah, I remember you sending something. I don't know, you were doing something with jewelry or something. All right, this one is called Aviary. He's got cardboard people. Yes, this is tissue paper. Hey, Cynthia. Good evening. We're up way late tonight. And let's see, I pulled out another one. Like I said, I've got at least 6 of these. This one's a Christmas one. Christmas. Da 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 dee. Christmas is for children. Yuletide, and it just keeps going on, and then at a certain point it repeats. Yep. Then we've got your Timmy people, Timmy stamps. It's just, he's just, he's a very talented young man, very talented. Yeah, this stuff's cute. Got to remember you have it and use it though, which I don't always do. And then he's got fabric. My fabric's buried over there. It would be hard for me to get to my fabric. So I'm going to have to trim these out. So I'll look for something to put on the front, like a yo-yo or something. These little pages are going to go inside. I'm going to see if I can do the Midori style. Yeah, if he just continues it, and then it's hard. What do you need? Do you need it for a certain project? Do you need a certain amount? Do you need a whole roll? I'm not willing to part with a whole roll, but I can send you a chunk of it. So here's more pages. I don't know that I need more pages, but I'm going to trim them. I'm going to look for black to do a yo-yo. I have the yo-yo things where I can make a really small one. I think that would be cute. And then I have to look for the elastic. To do like a Midori style. Anywho. All right, let's see. It's almost 11. Oh, yeah, I know. But sometimes it's nice to have a piece if you want it for a certain something, I still have quite a bit on there. But one thing I purchased at this sale, he's got like, see, I don't look at the Timmy stuff too much anymore. I don't want to tie this yet because I want that glue to really set so I don't yank it back out of the little book. See, these are way long, but I'll trim that off. Like a vellum. That's why I do this. I want to encourage others that watch to do these little projects. Yeah, I want to make a couple more of these. I'll get better with it. I got to work on the pages, though. They need to be trimmed down. And you could cover this with paper, too. It doesn't have to be... Thanks, Kel. I had a hard time getting these on. You can still see some of the glue. I need to wash my hands. These are my Januaries I wanted. I wasn't going to look at February's, but I did. Well, what are you going to do? You can't take it with you. There's Stace. Stacy, I'm going to send this little book to you. So you want the Midori? I'll find my elastic and I'll put put Midori. And if you want to switch it out, you can do it different when you get it. Yes, that's what my mother would always say to us. Practice makes perfect. Of course, if I was prepared and watched a video, it would have been I did better than I thought I was going to do. Usually I, mess things up pretty well. But that helps you learn, right? And tips you off to what not to do. So, there's that. I don't know. I feel a little tired, not especially tired, but I think it's too late to start another one. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I got this particular set. I know I'm going to knock that water over. That's sitting over there. I'm pretty sure maybe I got this at the Goodwill when I was visiting Jacqueline. Oh, you can work on it whenever you want. Once it's yours, baby, you can do whatever you want. No restraints here, no expectations. You just take it, enjoy it, and if you want to just stick it in a drawer and look at it, that's all good. It's all good. Oh, thanks, Phil. So there were three in this little set, but then I had asked for some for Christmas. So my sister got me this set. Now, Kel said she's got this set, but I'm not sure what all the. Let's see how many pieces I got. Now, when I looked on Amazon, there was one that had 6 pieces, one that had 9, and I don't know if there were more than that. I think there was a three-er. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. Oh, I didn't get out. This is 9. There's 2 other little pieces I didn't get out. 7, 8. I don't know what that's for. And no instructions with the wrapping. And it says to go to their listing and watch their video, which I have not found that yet. You know, Carol said, oh, I'll have to check the printer stuff to see if I can print some of those. Oh, 3D. Oh, print some of these things. The actual. Yeah, I don't understand how that 3D printer works. Anywho, I said to my son, who do you know that has a 3D printer? So he mentioned someone. And he said, why? What do you want? I said, well, what I want, I don't want out of my sight. He's like, it doesn't work like that, Mom. I'm like, okay. So you get these 3, and then you get this, whatever the heck that's for. This T thing. And then these like L pieces. Maybe this is to make a bigger one. I don't know. This is to miter your corners. I know what that's for. I don't know if this is just supposed to. Oh, look, this is probably if you want to punch holes to sew in your signatures. Right. Yeah, some of these weren't very expensive. It's probably cheaper to do that. Well, maybe it's more in Canada. So maybe they go like this. And you got your spacers for and then your spine. I don't know. I'm going to look at a video. Do you have one too, Joyce? Oh, Joyce, you have a 3D printer? And you haven't used it yet? And Carol, you do too? I was thinking the smaller ones. I mean, I'm like so done with this stuff. I have no idea. But like you see stuff on TV, like in shows and stuff, I just assume what they're doing is truthful, but maybe it's not. I just thought like, somebody was making like bobbleheads figures. And I thought, well, if it can make a bobblehead figure, it should be able to print another kind of a figure, right? And that's what I want printed. I want printed a figure. Our parents got us each an ornament when we were young. I don't even know what year we got it. But it's real small, little elf. And we all 3 got one. And if you're looking at a Christmas tree, ours was up against a bay window. You've got the front of the tree and 2 sides. So my gifts were here. My sister Jackie, the youngest, she was in the front, and my sister Nancy's was over to the left of the tree. And then when we got these little ornaments, they hung right, Dad would put them right there, right where our pile of goodies were. Well, my youngest sister, she doesn't have hers anymore. She thinks when they undecorated one of their Christmas trees, the elf got left behind. And I've looked and looked and looked. Oh, you have one too, Terry? Oh, that's nice. Um, I've looked and looked and looked to find a replacement elf. It doesn't have any marking on the bottom of it. It's just, I think, made out of paper mache. And of course, they're old now, fragile. And I can find some that are kind of similar, but the ears are wrong. And that thing. Um, and I thought it would be so fun if I could print her an elf. You know? Hmm. Terry said he got it last year for Christmas, and this is the first I've had him print something for me other than a spoon rest. And then what kind of material does it like? It prints plastic? Is that what it? It's just I should watch a video, I guess, of how they work. They sound fun. All right, I think it's time for me to roll. I'm wanting my comfy chair. It's a colored hard plastic. Oh, cool, Terry. Okay. Because then I figured I could paint it. I could paint the elf to mimic. Um, like my elf is sitting and his legs are out to the side. I think one of them was laying down. Um, oh my goodness, Kel, that's great. We're not going to ask Peggy how far along she is, because that might depress somebody. She's a speedy. Well, I'm glad you like the little book. I'm anxious to then see how this works. Trim these pages down. I like that little. I think they call it a gutter. I'm not sure. You have only 15 left to do. You finished? What the heck, Peggy? Oh my goodness, Peggy. You finished? That just blows my mind. That just freaking blows my mind. And I know it's just so cool. I know it's. Will you do a flip through? Look, I'm starting to yawn. Will you do a flip through? Holy macaroni. Carol, having only 15 left. That's amazing. Oh, you're welcome, Vale. I appreciate your gals coming in and keeping me company. That's always cool. That's coolest. It's coolest. All right, so I'm gonna go. Stasis won't get out right away because I gotta find my black elastic. I did see it today, but who knows where I put it. But I shall get it off to you for sure. For sure. Oh, Jacqueline woke up. She must have to go. She must have to go to potty. You posted on IG? Okay, honey, I'll look. Usually I have that stuff pop up, but it doesn't. Oh, you're welcome, Stacy. I hope you enjoy it once you get it. It looks like it'll be cute. I don't know. Once I get those strings on the back, we'll see. I mean, the person I watched online that made them, they were adorable. Okay, thanks, Stacy. I appreciate that. Kel was going to hook me up, but that's a lot easier. Thank you so much. All right, dear friends, thanks for coming in. And for those of you, I think we lost Bonnie. I don't know. Maybe she fell asleep. My voice tends to put people asleep. Debbie, it was nice to meet you. It was nice to meet Bonnie. Cynthia, it was good for you to pop in. Nice to see you. Yeah, I just made this little book. And Peggy was here. That's great. Jacqueline was here early. This is way past Jacqueline's bedtime. I have to read Kel's message. Yes, Jacqueline has to go back to night night. Zena did the pop in. It was good to see you all. I know I miss people. Terry popped in, and then we saw Brenda Mack. She was here. I'm not going to remember everybody. What a good crew tonight. So thanks, ladies. Thanks for coming in. So my next time to stream is Thursday. You feel better now? Oh, good, sweetie. Keep those positive vibes going. Scooter gets his cast off on Friday and a new one put on. So Thursday, I should be here. I don't anticipate there'll be any change there. But oh, my computer's asking me if I'm ready to leave the site. I'm going to say cancel. Don't forget, take time to be creative. Enjoy the journey. If you are interested on being on the Art Connection list to come on in and hang out with me while you work on whatever, send me a direct message on Instagram and I will add you. Okay. And then the next time I'm going to be at my desk and need company, I'll just send out a little notice. Hey, I'm going to be at my desk in 30 minutes or whatever. And you can join me if there's room in the room. It was just Carol and I the other day, but it was nice. It was very nice. I'm glad she enjoyed herself too. So, I don't know how often or when, but it's just going to be hit or miss, whenever. So, all right, I got to go. Take time to be creative. Enjoy the journey. Until next time. Bye for now. Good night.